In the heart of the dense woods, there stood a forsaken hollow known only to the locals as the Shadowed Hollow. It was whispered to harbor an ancient curse, one that whispered of terror and despair. On a chilling Halloween night, five friends set out to debunk the legends, but what they uncovered would shatter their reality and plunge them into a nightmare beyond comprehension. The crisp October air hung heavy as the group trudged through the winding forest trails, their flashlights casting eerie shadows against the gnarled trees. Among them was Sarah, the adventurous leader, Jack the skeptic, Emily, the thrill seeker, David, the jokester, and Lisa, the cautious one. As they approached the hollow, Sarah's voice echoed through the darkness, her excitement palpable. The Shadowed Hollow awaits, my friends. Tonight, we uncover the truth behind its cursed tales. Jack scoffed, rolling his eyes. You honestly believe this nonsense? It's just a bunch of superstition to scare kids. But Sarah remained undeterred, her determination unwavering. Ignoring Jack's skepticism, they pressed on, their footsteps echoing in the silent night. The entrance to the hollow loomed before them, a gaping maw swallowing the moonlight. Sarah led the way, her flashlight piercing the darkness as they descended into the depths below. The air grew colder with each step, a shroud of unease settling over the group. Emily's laughter broke the silence, a nervous attempt to dispel the growing tension. Come on, guys, where's your Halloween spirit? This is supposed to be fun. But her words fell on deaf ears as they ventured deeper into the hollow, the oppressive atmosphere suffocating their senses. As they delved further into the hollow, strange whispers began to echo through the shadows, faint murmurs that seemed to dance just beyond the edge of perception. Lisa shivered, her eyes darting nervously around the cavern walls. Did you hear that? She whispered, her voice trembling. But before anyone could respond, a sudden gust of wind extinguished their flashlights, plunging them into darkness. Panic gripped the group as they fumbled in the blackness, their hands groping for any semblance of light. In the pitch-black void, a haunting presence stirred, its malevolent energy palpable in the air. Sarah's heart raced as a cold dread washed over her, a primal instinct warning her of impending danger. And then, like a whisper in the night, it spoke. Who dares trespass upon my domain? The voice was ancient, its timbre sending chills down Sarah's spine. She struggled to find her voice, her words faltering in the oppressive silence. We mean no harm, she stammered, her voice barely above a whisper. But the presence remained unmoved, its unseen gaze piercing through the darkness with an intensity that made her blood run cold. As the group trembled in fear, the darkness began to shift and contort, coalescing into a swirling vortex of shadows. Sarah's mind reeled as visions of unspeakable horrors danced before her eyes, a tapestry of nightmares woven from the fabric of her deepest fears. And then, in a blinding flash of light, the truth was revealed. The Shadowed Hollow was not just a legend, it was a prison, a realm of eternal torment for the souls trapped within its grasp. For centuries, it had fed on the fear of those who dared to enter, its hunger insatiable, its thirst for suffering unquenchable. With trembling hands, Sarah reached into her pocket, grasping the ancient talisman she had discovered in her research, a relic said to have the power to banish the darkness once and for all. With a prayer on her lips, she held it aloft, its radiant glow piercing the shadows with a blinding intensity. Be gone, foul spirit, she cried, her voice ringing with authority. For a moment, the hollow trembled, its ancient foundations shaken to their core. And then, with a deafening roar, the darkness was vanquished, its malevolent presence banished from this world forever. As dawn broke over the horizon, the group emerged from the hollow, their hearts heavy with the weight of their ordeal. But amidst the wreckage of their shattered reality, they found solace in the bonds of friendship that had carried them through the darkest of nights. For in the face of unimaginable terror, they had discovered the true power of courage, the strength to confront their deepest fears and emerge victorious on the other side. And though the Shadowed Hollow would forever haunt their memories, they knew that they had faced the darkness and emerged unbroken, forever changed by the horrors they had witnessed. As they made their way back to civilization, a sense of hope filled their hearts, a promise of redemption and renewal in the wake of unspeakable tragedy. And though the scars of their ordeal would never fully heal, they knew that they would carry the light of their experience with them always, a beacon of hope in the darkest of nights.